It has the friendliness of a small town, but it's definitely a sophisticated city.
Campbell.
Yeah. So you want to keep the friendliness, you want the quote unquote small town feel, but at the same time, it's sophisticated. Nice restaurants, some specialty shops, Deb at Simply Smashing, Vintage in Vogue, great shops. From what I understand, the new restaurant next to me, Sushi Confidential, has some great reviews. Good Italian food down here, good pizzas down here. So, a couple Mexican restaurants. So it's a variety.
And a great doll shop.
Great doll shop. I do antiques to new dolls, so I have a little over 100 years of dolls in here. That I did change a little bit. There were not a lot of play dolls as much as I've now started getting different lines for children. More not for children to come in and play in the store like a Toys R Us, but it's where parents and grandparents can come to buy a nice doll for their child. I have some great kids that come in, some 10, 11, 12-year-old people that have been absolutely terrific. It's a little overwhelming because I have so much in here, so it can be a little bit of an overload for a child. Even a young 8, 9-year-old. So it takes time to be able to come in and look around. And what I suggest with a lot of parents is that you take it in bits, get a chance to look around, and if you're deciding on a doll, you might want to go down the street and have something to drink, give it some thought, and then come back. So there's no pressure and you're not, there is a lot to see in here. This is a Madame Alexander doll, and Madame Alexander's been in business since the 1930s. The owner and starter of Alexander Doll Company did die about 12 years ago, but it is still in business, and I have dolls from the Madame Alexander Company dating back to the 1930s to the present. And they make 8-inch dolls, they make 21-inch dolls, and in the 1930s they made composition dolls. And composition dolls are like, if you think of presswood, it's sawdust and rags and glue, and it's compressed. And a lot of those dolls didn't make it through the ages because of how they were stored. They have a tendency to crack. Now this one's a hard plastic, so she's not going to crack. She'll be around for a long time. But Madame Alexander is known for dolls like this because they're 8-inch dolls and they're storybooks. So it can be Little Women, it can be nurses, happy birthday, Hanukkah dolls. It's a wide variety of storybook type dolls. There's definitely art and science. There have been automation dolls from many 1900s that go for high dollars. There's French fashion dolls that can be $40,000, $50,000, $60,000. Dolls were not toys, they were decor. And a prime example is in the 40s, the men were in Germany fighting a war and the women were in the factories. There was no silk, it was used for the parachutes. Very little cotton. Tin that used to be used for the eyes of a doll, no longer, because the tin was used for the food containers that were going to Germany for our soldiers. So when the boys started coming back, and they were boys, what you saw on the dolls were party dresses. The boys were coming home. Party time. So there were gowns and dresses, and they had a good time. Late 40s, early 50s, what you saw on the dolls were wedding gowns. because they were getting married. Hence the baby boomers. Barbie's another prime example. She started in 1959. She came out, cool hair, cool clothes. She had a Porsche. She had all these neat things. And when I get a stack of Barbie clothes and dolls in, what I do, because she's been around for 53 years, what I do is I look at the clothes, because Barbie can be very difficult. And you see little jumpers, you see sheath dresses, 60s, then you see little pile of green, orange, flowers, plaid, so 70s, bell bottoms. Then you get into big shoulders, big hair, 80s, so it really helps you narrow down when the doll might have been purchased also.